Hey guys, it's Crystal. So, I don't know, I'm just outside hanging with the fur kids, and I want to do like a house tour. I told you guys my husband and I uh, bought our first house last spring. Actually, we moved in last June, and it's amazing. I'm kind of filming like in a weird angle, but this is like, so that's like our patio. It's really cute. This is our backyard. So, we go all around. That's our shed right there. And those are our neighbors. And see like where those little trees are? That's like our fence line. It's a fully fenced backyard, which I love. Now this is my garden. That's what I wanted to show you guys because I don't know, I just want to show you my garden. I started a garden last year and it was super successful, but I did start it really late because we moved in June, like June 24th, we moved in. And I started in July. So there were a lot of really good, like, things from the garden that we were able to use, like kale. I still have kale in the freezer from freezing it. We were able to use garden beans. Oh, and cucumbers. We pickled like crazy last year. So this year I started it early. And I just kind of want to show it to you guys. Let's see, film it kind of weird. I'm not going to do any close-ups because I'm on my phone. But, hope you guys can see it. There we go. Yeah, on my Instagram, let's go this way too. On my Instagram, I have like pictures and stuff of what I am planting. There's been a little squirrel though that keeps coming in and eating my kale because my kale's actually coming up. So I'm planting kale, sweet corn. Oh, I could tell he was here because some of my things are knocked over. Does anybody know a good squirrel poison to get? Like Ben's like, don't do that. You know, he's just trying to survive. Bitch, so am I. This is my garden. Seriously though. I do have a gun, but I think I only have like hollow point bullets for it, so I don't really like want to shoot the squirrel with like a gun with like hollow point bullets. Plus, like, unnecessary when I could just poison him. So the dogs are not allowed in the garden, as you can tell. They like to try to go and look at it. We call it the farm. So I'm planting sweet corn, garden beans, green onions, cucumbers, pumpkins. Let's see what else. Cabbage, kale, mesclun lettuce. Not mesclun, mesclun lettuce. Or, I think I'm saying it right. And carrots. Yeah. Oh, and I'm also doing catnip. So let me just go over here. Okay, so I have it like in a little thingy. So I'm doing catnip and I'm also doing lavender, which isn't really growing yet, but that's okay. And before they go away, I'm always like raving about our lilac trees. So this is like our white lilac tree. There's also one in the front yard. I love it. I come out here and snip some lilacs, and you know we have fresh lilacs. Like our whole, like our whole downstairs I've like taken over and turned it into like my woman cave or whatever. It's like all lilac-y. I know he wants some camera time. Okay, so this is like this is like the common lilac. We have 3 different types of lilacs. This is our common lilac, and then over there, I forget what it's called, but it's like a lilac crossbred. So there's our shed. There's Caleb acting a fool. And we have like a little white picket fence. Actually, not, fuck it. I'm going to give you a yard tour so long as I have some time on here. Okay, so this is, I call it like my little secret garden because it feels like it. Okay, so this is the side of the house. One of the sides of the house. And I'll show you. So that's where we just came from. And here's all like the beautiful flowers we have like on the side of the house. Now, we're kind of like up on this little hill. And it's really, really pretty. We have, I don't know all the different flowers that we have here, but it's gorgeous. Like when springtime comes, it's literally just overflowing with flowers. You know, all throughout the fall and winter, it's just green. So it kind of looks like, well, is anything going to even happen? But as you guys can see over there, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a border of flowers. So I told you guys we have another lilac tree. And this is it right here. Our neighbors like across the way. You can kind of see it maybe. See that purple right there? That's an actual tree. I mean, it's huge. Okay, so here's our other white lilac tree. Gorgeous. You can tell though that it's starting to go. I mean, lilacs are so fleeting, but anyway, it's beautiful. So let me just show you. So that's where we just were over here with the flowers. Okay, and then this is like our little walkway, and then little stairs, see, that go down. And then let's see, here's like our other little walkway, and this is another tree that we have, and it did flower beautifully this spring, but again it kind of waxes and wanes. Like, so now this is done with. So it's my house in the back, so you guys can see this is my house. It is a Cape Cod style home built here in North Seattle in 1945. So here's like more of the front yard. We have this like cute little walkway. So now I'm going to turn so you guys can see where we just were. Okay, so we were just over there with those little plants and stuff. And now here's the side of that. Well, okay. So now this is the other part of the white picket fence. Right there. It's my living room. This is a rose bush that I hope comes up. Alright, so now we're going to, I'll show you the walkway. We're going to walk to that area. So we walked to the other side of the house. Now we're using this little walkway to go here. I love this. I hope one day when I have kids, they like want to get married here and we can decorate it. Okay, and then here's the two bubs. Hold on, let me get them. See them? Okay, so our little gate. Now, hey guys, watch out, watch your feet. Okay, now we're back in the backyard. And again, here's the patio, pooches, and this is the back of the house. We have like a million satellites on there because we have dish or whatever. So we have TVs like in our bedroom, downstairs, living room. So we have like, they have to like put tons of satellites for some reason. So like when we got our TV for our family room downstairs, we'd get like another satellite put on. Anyway, so I love this house. I love the yard. I love the little hill. Came with a shed, which is really nice. Like I want to do a shed tour. Like you could live there. But that's the back of the house. That's, let's see. Ooh, this is our kitchen. Then, you want to tell him? Yep. And then that's the back door, and it can go downstairs into my woman cave or upstairs in the kitchen. Over this window, I'll do an inside house tour too. That's like our computer room, extra room, and everything right now. But hopefully the nursery when the baby comes, whenever I get pregnant, which we are actively trying. Ben and I are actively trying to get pregnant. So yeah, it's like my little secret garden. See, that's the fence we went out, and then I just walked all the way around. I think it's a wonderful home. I love it. Built in 1945. Just everything we wanted. Ben loves vintage houses, and this is perfect. He loves the 40s era. He would have liked a craftsman home. Like, oh my God, you guys, I had so much, oh my God, I had so much lipstick on my teeth, and I just filmed that whole thing. Fuck it. Literally, fuck it. Anyway, oh my God, what the fuck? Yes, Abigail, your mama is crazy. Yeah, so Ben wanted a craftsman home, but when we applied for our mortgage, we applied last winter, it took forever because you have to like bid on houses out here, and people who can pay cash like right up usually get picked over people with a mortgage, which is silly because like with a mortgage, they get that money right away. Like we just have to pay the bank back. So the bank will just cut them a check right then and there for the amount of the house. And then the person with the mortgage pays the bank. But anyways, so people with cash always get picked over people with a mortgage. We got approved for our mortgage. And then finally we went, my mom was like, there's an open house, you know, in North Seattle, blah, blah. So we're like, sure, let's just go look one day. So we went to look. I fell in love with the house. Like the upstairs, is like exactly how it was from the 40s. The downstairs though, the last owners redid the whole thing. It is like, you could technically live downstairs if you wanted. But it's just like this awesome family room. They installed 2 bedrooms, which I'm turning into one. I'm turning into a shoe closet, and the other I'm turning into a handbag closet. They're not big bedrooms downstairs, they're little. So I'm going to put shelving and do shoe closet, all that. Then there's 2 bedrooms upstairs, which are large bedrooms. 2 bathrooms, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs, full bathrooms. Kitchen's kind of small, but I love it. It's gorgeous. I mean, I love this house. It is a typical 40s house, and it's so sturdy. It's got like cast iron piping, which when we had the plumber come for inspections and stuff, he's like, this house is so solid. Sorry, there's a plane passing by. But that's why I love it. It's wonderful. And was more than we would like to have paid, but we did get approved for a pretty good amount for first-time home buyers. You know, it was a very good amount. I was expecting maybe $300,000 or $400,000 to get approved for, so I was very pleased when it was more than that. So yeah. And if you guys are like looking to buy houses and stuff and have like questions about mortgages and how to go about it, we went through a credit union, so I feel like we had a better chance with them. But you can always ask me questions because it's not an easy process. Like my mom helped me a lot with it because my mom is really smart and stuff and with money and all that. Well, with everything, but she used to be like a financial advisor, so she's really, really, really good with all of that kind of stuff. So she helped us with the loan process, the mortgage process. And the only thing is, if you live in Washington State, just be aware when you buy your home under a mortgage, you cannot refinance for 1 whole year from the day you purchased your house, I believe. Either that or from the day you got your mortgage. I think it's from the day you purchased your house. So, you know, like physically sign the papers and all that. Because I know some people like want to refinance like 6 months later, and that just wouldn't make sense. Like that's kind of cheating. So you do have to wait a year. Our mortgage payments actually are really not bad, which I'm happy about. I mean, that's why I hated apartments, because it was like the amount I paid in my last apartment was almost $2,000 a month for a 1 bedroom. For that, $2,000 a month gets me a house that I own, you know, property. Everything I wanted, a white picket fence, literally a white picket fence, lilac trees, like perfection. So kind of went off on a tangent there, but it is important because, you know, a lot of people are at the point where they want to buy a house. I get it though, like apartments were fun. I lived in apartments for like 10 years, downtown Seattle, partied all the time. But at a certain point, it's like, I want my own house. Like, I don't want to keep pissing money away in an apartment. Yeah, so that was my outside house tour. And I will be doing an inside house tour because I love my house so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really just wanted to show you my garden, so I don't know how that like evolved into this. But thank you, and thank you for letting Caleb and Abby chime in. Where are they? They're okay. There's Caleb peeing. And Abby, there she is. I spy a pibble. Abigail, you want to come say goodbye? Abby, come here. Come say goodbye. Well, while Abby makes her way up here, we're just going to say bye-byes. Caleb, you want to say bye? Caleb, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, here they go. There she is. And there's Abby. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my yard tour and my outer house tour. And I'm going to do an inner house tour as well because I love my house. You guys, like, literally like 2 years ago, I was sitting in a 1-bedroom apartment, hating my life, fried out of my mind, not knowing which way was up or down, in like darkness, and just really thinking it never will get better. And it does when you want it. So that's it. Thank you guys so much. And if you are trying to stay sober, take it one day at a time. And good luck. Bye.